Hey, what's everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the figure Obscura for Horseman, Mouse King. Also known as Route King if you read like the Nutcracker novels. But this is a ridiculously phenomenal piece. I'm just not even going to sit here and pretend like this thing is dope. And out the box I just presented to you the way it was with the heads. And it's crazy because I just love how this is presented. And it's really cool to kind of see it. It's one of those things where I don't even know how to explain this. I'm just gonna sit down and have fun with it and showcase it because it's really dope. Like as we get closer, you can see like there are different versions of the heads. As you can see, I was messing around with it. So we have like, yes, Riley. Even Riley feels some type of way. You have some normal sculpts that you'll see. I think I chipped a bit of paint off that one, but our main head has the scarring in the crown, which is really cool. We have our open angry sculpt here, and it's crazy because normally you'd have to wait to get to the accessories, but it's all kind of here on this sculpt. You get the one with the extra fangs and the like. It's just really cool to kind of see the Mouse King being brought together as a version like this, which is this helm is utterly phenomenal. And then even as we pop this off, it's an easy pop off. These actually have ball joints too, so these all have a way to express themselves in different ways. They can present themselves all looking at you, looking away, being aware of every situation. Like, it's just, this thing is so cool. I love this. Even if it couldn't move as good as it does, I'd still be like, just this alone would sell me personally. But when you look at the body, this is what's phenomenal, because on this body, what's really cool to see is that there is a ton of new points of articulation. So there is a new butterfly joint. Yes, Riley. There's a new ball peg that moves. There's bicep swivel, and there's double joint, both in the arms. And I believe, technically, it's in the legs too, because you have these extra parts. But it's just really, really fantastic to see this. Now, we're going to see if we can hit a T-pose. Yeah, we can. So we can hit the T-pose. We have bicep swivel, the double joint. I really, really like this. Let me see. Yeah. There are butterfly joints going forward. I don't know if it's because it's like Brick City outside, but it doesn't go as far forward. But it can go backwards a little better than it can go forward. But it's their first time doing it, so I'm going to give a little grace. Also, it's winter. I want to please somebody remind me to revisit this to see how it changes come summer. And then we have our beautiful torso swivel. I love that this is being added. This adds a nice deep crunch to the character. We have our belt here, which can rise up. This is an extra belt, because then we have our foremost belt right here as well. Then we will get our standard Mythic Legion style with our thigh swivel. And then we have. So as you can see, that's how you can move your leg joint, looking utterly phenomenal. And I don't even know how to go about explaining this, because I don't know if you clearly can't see it, but I don't know if you heard Riley. He's obsessed with watching this thing. He's like, listen, there's an intruder at home and I don't like this. So that's how he feels right now about the Mouse King. He's like, this guy's an intruder and I don't like it. So look, even with this extra movement, it gives him the extra movement to like, I don't know. It's just cool to see it, because then even as you like play with the idea of it, it's like, damn, this is wow. And it can withstand the weight. Like, they made the joint strong enough that the weight can hold. The tolerances are really nice. I don't even know how to, this is cool. But now we're going to talk about the actual accessories, because this is one big accessory in itself, so that's pretty cool. But let's talk about the other accessories it comes with. Now, as far as what you can do, swap around accessories, one thing I'm going to do is we're going to pop this off again, because I want to revisit something, right? If you want to change around how that goes, there is an alternative necklace piece for your Mouse King. You can choose this option if you want. As you can see, it looks like it won't fit, right? But they came prepped. Let's say you just don't want that singular version. Here's our add-on piece to it. So you add on to your add-on, right? And I might have to heat this up, because is this on there. But I'm going to take probably my favorite sculpt off of it. This yelling head. I'm going to pop this on. Ooh, all right. I'm gonna say this. This is sharp. Be careful, right? All right, there it is. It's on. Look how crazy this looks, bruh. Now you have like just a rat warrior. This is pretty cool. Your rat warrior is pretty cool. And like I said before, you want to just swap that around. You have your option. He can still work in all his glory and put this on there so you can have options for your look. One thing I didn't showcase, obviously, was going to be the tail. The tail is a pretty cool. I like the tail a lot. And it's bendy. We have a bendy tail. This ports right into the back, right into your Mouse King. And in case you have trouble balancing, that tail can help hold that up. So it's one of the cool things that you can have. You will also get the scepter for royalty that he is. And you will get a short sword, or in this case, just a normal sword. But I'm calling it a short sword considering there's so many other different styles of sword. Then we have an alternative set of hands. Just gonna take out this baggie before I lose them. You have some open rat style hands. I like the pink attitude on the black nails. Excellent touch. And then you will get a bonus surprise. I was debating on whether or not to showcase this, but I think that I am going to save it. I'm gonna save it. There's a surprise in there. I'm gonna save it. I'll save it so that it's on the very last photo. So if you want to watch it, it's there. It's something I really do want to talk about, but I'm kind of hoping I can keep it a surprise, right? And then last but not least, you'll also get a cape. This cape is phenomenal. It's one of those cool things. I do believe it was designed by CJ, but it's a worn and tattered and woven in cape. You can even see the patches and design on it. And let's say we're gonna pop this back off. Hold on, I gotta do it in front of him so I don't hurt myself. I already cut my hand twice this week and this week alone. So, ooh, that was on there. But let's say you wanted to be a special. Now you have a cool cape to showcase with your look. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I appreciate a lot of toys, but this one is, I know this was a genuine surprise for me, but the more I play with this, the more I'm like, I'm so glad I got this thing. This is genuinely one of my favorite surprise toys of the year. This is definitely going to make it into my top 10 just because. So, absolute artistry. Absolute. So, with that being, forgot to talk about a stand. It does come with a stand, like most Figura Obscura. Now, what I am going to do is, I'm going to get some size comparisons going and think about photos that I'm going to take, because I haven't taken any photos yet. I'm just super excited about this thing that I've just been playing with it in hand, and I'm glad to showcase it. So, let's get to the size comparisons. All right, now on to the size comparison. Your Majesty here is really, really nice. And the crazy part is, I was thinking he was gonna be like super duper small, but that's not the case here. Like, this guy is like on par in terms of size. Really quick example, right? I'm actually gonna put a armory experience from this year next to him. You can see that he's pretty much, and I have him crouched down obviously a little bit, but obviously if you stood it all up in proportion, he'd still be about the same height as him. He's just a little bit lower right now due to that. But this is like standard Rat King standing size. So that's pretty crazy. Then when you do stuff like you pop him out compared to like a Zestray, you can see like the Rat King is in a really good position size-wise to look pretty cool. I thought it'd be smaller like a Goblin size, and that's definitely not the case here, right? If you put a Mezco Conan next to it, because even though he's the Mouse King or Rat King, it's still like sword and sorcery style. So he still fits in the realm of this perfectly fine. Then when you compare it to stuff like an SHF, which is smaller, you can use him as a Kaijin, right? So he works as a Kaijin, really easy, really good. Here we are with more military style stuff with Action Force. Here we are with a Marvel Legends. And then we have, and I didn't unpose him, so I should. I had him posed up like this. My Big Budo, I'm actually gonna get him to stand straight up in case you want more domestic style looks. So here's Big Budo for G.I. Joe. You'll have to excuse his legs, but I did a quick fix. So here we are with Big Budo. And it does look really good, like it fits with most lines. So even if you want to use it as a kaijin for one style and then not for the next, it really does work here. Really great example that I'm going to use for adversaries, Tom and Jerry style. Here we are with my main man, Ichigo. He is on a Mezco Wolverine body, which is a little smaller, just a tad bit. But as you can see here, Ichigo and Rat King go together, or Mouse King, I should say, and they look really good. I'm pretty sure my photos will be filled with these two like scrapping. It is very important to me that cat and mouse pictures must be taken. That is important to me. Don't ask me why my priorities are this way. It just is the way it is. And if you want a larger monster, here we are with a Zestray Minotaur with the Minotaur legs on. That's a big boy. But like I said, I told y'all I'm here for this. Absolute artistry, tons of fun. There's complete cat and mouse bias here. And by cat and mouse bias, I mean Tom and Jerry style. But it's just overall a good, surprising piece. Because of so much that we get in the toy news at all times, sometimes it's fun to just get a genuine surprise. And I'm happy with it. So I'm happy that more things like this are happening. I'm here for it. But with all of that being said, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking it out. And as always, please, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.